90.9 KLRC with a little taste of what's coming on the 12 days of all Christmas music. It's Mark, Becky, and Ross the intern. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. It was way drier today than I was expecting it to be when I walked out.
I almost didn't wear my gloves today. Almost. Just a little quick update.
Because Mark wore his gloves last week on a day that was not that cold.
It was light.
And I was giving him a hard time.
It was going to be in the 30s. Come on.
Sure.
You gotta give me a
It's
little
not like we work
cred.
outside, y'all. Come on.
Are we
Fair enough.
landscapers
Yes. Hey, was last night the VFW dinner, right?
Last night was the American Legion
The
Christmas
American
dinner.
Legion one, yes.
Yep.
So Becky's husband was Marine.
Yes.
So you guys kind of have an extended family.
Yeah. It was super fun. And then all of a sudden, my 4-year-old needs to go to the restroom for the third time in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, you can go by yourself. She's like, okay. And so she goes. And
This is not a normal thing for her. Like, this was a big deal.
Yes, to go by herself. And then I time it. I'm like, okay, she should be done by now. Let me go help her wash her hands.
Yeah.
And I walk in there, and there's this young, sweet girl holding her up, helping her wash her hands.
What?
And she's so excited. Like, she's just grinning from one cheek or one ear to the other.
Such a grown up.
Yeah, she feels so grown up. And then she's drying her hands. And then she comes over and she goes, Mama, I'm not scared of people no more. And I was like, I didn't know you were scared of people. And then she goes out to the, where everybody's eating. They're doing announcements. And she tells my husband, Papa, I'm not scared of people no more.
For everybody to hear. That's amazing.
KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
Okay, Miss Tina, she's 63. She drives a school bus for Putnam City School District, which is in Oklahoma City. And she makes hats for her kiddos.
Aww.
This is pretty cool, actually. She told KAKE TV, it takes her about 30 to 45 minutes per hat. Mm-hmm. And then her daughter gifted her a new knitting machine. And I'm assuming that's pretty impressive.
I'm going to look that up. Look, my
I
eyes
didn't know
just
that
went,
was a thing. And now she is a woman on a mission.
Yeah, girl.
Making beanies for these kiddos. She said, I got to make all my babies some hats. I was like, I love that. So she puts a bunch of them on the dashboard of her school bus so kids can pick out their favorite colors.
Yeah.
She said, I just want to knit for people and see the smile on their face when they get it. That's the only payoff she's looking for. She started knitting when she was 12. So she's been doing this, the skill of knitting for a long time. But she thought, this is the most rewarding thing that I could do with this. So she lets the kids pick out the colors that they want. She makes them reversible. And then she said, even if the kids need a coat or ponchos or whatever, I'll make whatever they want or get whatever they want. So she's got a real love for these kids. In return, they make the best personalized thank you cards for her. And she's saved every single one of those. Probably in some special box somewhere. She said, they put all that they love on me as a bus driver. And I thought, God, this is awesome.
What a blessing.
Mm-hmm. She has knitted about 25 so far, but she's planning on cranking out a whole lot more this month. She just got started. And she said, I just hope the kids take away that somebody loves them. Mm-hmm. And if they don't have any love at home, they're going to get it on the bus that morning.
That's right.
I love that. She said, I hope they'll always know they can talk to me about anything, and I want them to be safe.
What?
I want more bus drivers like Tina.
I know. I was going to say, there's something about an intentional bus driver.
Yes.
I had such a great bus driver, and this was so many years ago, and I still remember each and every conversation I had with this person.
Yeah,
Sweet.
That's really cool. That is our positive difference story of the day.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC. The positive difference.
So last month, we completed our 30-day kindness challenge.
We did.
Shout out to our friends at Arvest who helped us hand out all that kindness cash so people could supersize their acts of kindness. Mm-hmm. So for 30 days, get a little text message with a little challenge, a little something you could do to initiate some form of kindness to somebody you wanted to maybe it's a good relationship and you want it to be even better, or maybe it was somebody who were like, okay, this might be strained a little bit. So maybe this would be a good way to kind of break the ice a little bit. All kinds of ways that you could have involved in this. And both of you guys did it for the first time this year. So I'm curious, what was your experience? Is there something that like resonated that you got out of it from that experience? Because 30 days is a lot. And none of us did it perfectly by any means, but it can be pretty impactful if you actually give yourself to it. Do you want to reveal who your mystery person was?
Can we get a drum roll?
It was my husband.
Which, that's really cool. Last year, I chose my wife, and it was a cool experience.
Yeah, it was, oh man, I have so much work to do yet, if I'm being completely honest, because I've learned in the past, I would say 6 weeks, that I'm wired to be a single parent. That's how I was programmed in my childhood, not anything that my husband has done. And so having learned that has been very insightful because it's helped me understand the why behind what I do, what I say, and allowing myself to be vulnerable. And saying thank you is being vulnerable. And showing kindness is being vulnerable. But it's so healthy and it's so good.
Yeah.
And so it was just a reminder of continuing to die to self, to point to Jesus and to behave more like Jesus. And doing that in my marriage is vitally important because the kids feed off of it. Like, I could see it visibly change their behavior.
That's really
when
cool.
my heart was in the right place.
That's really cool. All right, Ross, so you chose your girlfriend, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my girlfriend was my person, and I can relate to you, Becky. Like, it is hard. And I know I have to do work too, because some of those kindness texts that I was getting, I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And I went and did it. And you could tell it really meant a lot to her. And I'm like, I should probably be doing this without getting a text to say, hey, you should do this.
Yeah.
As good as those texts are, which it's important to be more intentional. And that was the main thing that I got from it. Just as soon as I got the text, okay. Right when I see her, instead of waiting for something to kind of pop up where I can say thank you or let me go, buy you a drink, because that was one of them, get your person a coffee. I'm just going to start it off that way.
Right.
So maybe if I see her and it's, hey, say thank you to your person, I'm going to think of something from the other day and say, when you did that, that was really, really awesome.
That's really good,
I'm
Ross.
keeping this kindness challenge text list, by the way.
Yeah, that's the beauty. You can go back and look at those text messages, even like just randomly pull one out just to help start your day with another thought.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody who jumped in. And by the way, we'd love to hear your story too. If you want to call or text us and let us know how the kindness challenge went, 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
90.9 KLRC morning. It's Mark, Becky, Ross, the intern. Ross has got a big test final
The last
this week, right?
test of the
final.
semester.
He's taking a college Spanish class.
Yeah.
I am. It feels like I'm taking 3 college Spanish classes because this is hard.
You're hanging in there.
I'm hanging in
You're
there.
passing.
Your Spanish is something. Do you know Merry Christmas in Spanish?
No. That was no in Spanish, by the way. The way I said
Thank
it.
you.
There's a difference, though. You can say no, or you can say no.
No.
There you go.
Nar.
No, not like that.
I don't know what that
All right. This will get you primed for your test today, okay? Here's the brand new one from Evan Kraft. So we wrapped up our 30-day kindness challenge
right.
over the weekend. We were talking earlier about just the impact of it. Becky, I love what you said about that whole, it exposes our brokenness a little bit, right? When you have to be honest about, okay, some things are more difficult for me. Even accepting kindness or even accepting the humility of being able to express it
Right.
in some way. And Ross, I love what too what you said. It's one thing to be reactive in kindness, like, oh, another thing to be really intentional about it. I was like, man, that's a pretty awesome takeaway.
How about you?
From this kind of challenge too. It was fun. It was fun doing it a second time and having a different person because just the experience is unique to every person. And I like Ross even more now.
Oh, that's good.
which, I guess that was the point. One of it. It was actually cool to be reminded that there are things that take more time and effort, which are awesome to do, like buying somebody a gift card to a coffee shop or whatever. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's as simple as a text message that you give a little thought to.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And multiple times where Ross would be like, hey, that actually really meant a lot to me. And I was like, that took 5 minutes of time, and I had to think about it a little bit, so it wasn't just like something you just threw out there. Mm-hmm. But I was like, this didn't cost me a whole lot.
Yeah, and those texts, like, you're an early bird, Mark. So I was getting some of those texts at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and it just really started my day off in a really good way, because you're a very intentional person. Mm-hmm. So your texts weren't just
I'm glad they mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I'm glad
just
you
like,
even read them.
Have a good day. It was like, sell campers. No, just kidding.
No pressure.
No, it was really awesome. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, even the way that you kind of went about the kindness challenge with all the texts, that kind of prompted me to be like, man, maybe there are one or two, maybe even more people that I could just send a nice text to if it really could, boost their day off to a good start.
That's awesome. It's really, really awesome. You guys want a cool story?
Yeah.
One of our listeners said she did the kindness challenge. Mm-hmm. I work with mentally challenged adults, and there's a lady who never smiles. Yes. I have smiled at her, said hello numerous times, no response. So I did the kindness challenge with her. For the first time in the year that I've been with her, she offered me a smile and a compliment. She said, my heart exploded with joy.
I love it. The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
90.9 KLRC. Jamie McDonald left it in the river morning about 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. It's Mark, Becky, Ross the intern, and a couple of more days to see what God's going to do through our listening family, teaming up with our friends at Sam's Furniture to come alongside a family who's spending their first Christmas in Northwest Arkansas.
That's right. The Samadi family came here in March from Afghanistan. They fled some pretty terrible circumstances, and they have a large family, a family of 9. They have 7 children in a 2-bedroom apartment. The children's ages range from newborn to 12 years old. Mm-hmm. They came here with basically the clothes on their back, and that was about it. They lost everything that they had on their journey here.
And that was back in the spring.
Yep, that was in March.
And there's some teachers who've been trying to just help them literally start their lives.
Yeah.
But I love they reached out to us because we're just 2 teachers. We're limited in what we can do. What if, as our whole listening family, we loved on them.
Yes, and you can totally do that. If you're interested in learning a little bit more, please check out the KLRC website, klrc.com. Click on the first Christmas wish, and there's definitely an opportunity for everyone to chime in and try to help the family here.
Yeah, and the good thing is we don't have to have the stuff here in the next couple of days, but we need to know that you've either done the online purchase thing or send us a note of what you're going to be purchasing and bringing so that we can have a good idea of how we're going to love on them, because they have 7 kids too.
Yeah, lots of kiddos. And the thing that I like about our website too, especially this page, is that it tells you exactly what they need, sizes and everything. So child 1, age 12, he's got these different shirts, and it tells you the sizes and different soccer gear. And then, it just keeps going down, what shoe size, everything that you could possibly get for these kids.
Yeah, that's really cool. So maybe you can pick 1 or 2 of the kiddos that just jump out to you.
Absolutely.
Or more, which would be awesome.
Or maybe you're a parent and you see the needs that the mom has, that the dad has, that you can help support or step in that, because maybe that's not as uncomfortable, right? Sometimes it's like, I don't know.
How do
I see the sizes, but how do I know what they're going to like, this or that?
Right.
So there's different ways.
I feel a little bit better about picking out a vacuum cleaner than a shirt for a 12-year-old boy.
There you go.
So those are some of the things they need too: vacuum cleaner, washer, dryer, microwave. Again, they literally came with basically just what they had in their suitcases.
Yeah, and how much longer are we doing this one for?
I think we've got 2 more days.
Okay.
So this would be huge if today we could have a bunch of people jump online, klrc.com.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
I think the facials were worse than the moves today.
Ross is going with the high hand clap today. Very nice. All right, it's time for the Marketplace Grill birthday bash, and it is Tuesday, December the 2nd.
Happy birthday to Paisley Pfeiffer, turning 11 in Lincoln. Joni Brunkart, turning 7 in Summers. Karen Hez, turning 66 in Stillwell. Olivia Nations, turning 17 in Gentry. And Legacy, Rain Dicker, Gigi, and Poppy, love you so much. You mean the world to us. Continue loving God like you do. She is turning 11. Harrison Rogers has an 18th birthday in Fayetteville. Ayla McCulley turning 1 in Prairie Grove. And Ryder Nerney and Shaw turning 5 in Knoll.
Okay. All right, so the randomizers can pick out a winner for us.
Let's see. We got Harrison Rogers. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
18th birthday.
Yeah.